Carlito. My name is Lenina Grace John with Channel 5 News. Today we are broadcasting the June 13th midterm election results. Polls recently closed, so please enjoy the 2016 Women's Stickball Championship games, and we will be right back with the results.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we here at Warrior Stadium. Tonight we'll feature the women's champion between Oklahoma and Bokchito. And Gary, as both teams are lined up middle of the field, as we're going to get a head count.
Now, Tank, well, we got a minute. Who are the coaches here this evening here in this championship game, women's division?
Oklahoma is going to be Roderick Sake, Fabian Tubby, Beasley Willis Jr., and Mickey Polk. For Bokchito is going to be Bracy Bell, Bronson Bell, Elijah Jimmy, Michael Morris, and Leslie Morris, I believe.
That's right. This is the women's championship, Tank. Oklahoma versus Bokchito. So it's going to be a fast-paced, like you say, fast and furious game here, Tank, I believe.
And Gary, I guess the women's are ready to go as Mr. Glenn Billy steps in the middle as he tossed the ball up. Resume as we underway here. A championship game between Oklahoma and Bokchito. Women division. We're here at Warrior Stadium on the campus of Choctaw Central High School at Choctaw, Mississippi. As Oklahoma will be in their yellow with red numerals. Bokchito will be in their white jersey with red numerals. As Oklahoma will be shooting the north end. As Oklahoma's on the scoreboard already, Gary.
They can score some points, Tank.
Tiffany Thomas already. Oklahoma on the scoreboard.
And number 99, Tiffany Thomas.
And Bokchito will be shooting the south as Oklahoma will be your home team. And Bokchito will be the visiting team.
This is the championship game here, so this is game 44 here, Tank. We got one more game tomorrow, but that's the men's division. This is the championship for the women's, and we knew it'd be a fast-paced game, but Oklahoma scored within just a minute of as we started the first quarter. Bokchito's trying to get a score, but Oklahoma's defense is. Nashima Thompson had a shot for Bokchito, but she was blocked.
As Oklahoma advances. Now, I believe there's going to be Elise Willis returns it back towards the Bokchito goal as ball still on the ground as Oklahoma player advance. Ball still on the ground. We're here in the first quarter. Number 14 sends it towards Bokchito goal. Now the ball comes towards the middle of the field as both teams going for the ball. As I believe that's going to be number 1, I believe, for Oklahoma.
Alexandria York.
Number 2.
Zenetta Williams. Number 2. There's 6 minutes to go here in this first. Oklahoma still 1-0.
And the ball close to Oklahoma's goal as we have a huddle in the back area.
There's a huddle behind Oklahoma's goal. Tank, this is the Women's Championship here at the 67th Annual Choctaw Indian Fair. World Series of Stickball, Women's Division.
And we have Friday night here.
Well, it's going to be Saturday morning by the time this game is over, Tank.
16 more minutes and we hit midnight. And we're here. Jacoby Bird advances for Oklahoma. A shot taken, no good. Now the ball's on the left side.
And we're under 6 minutes to go, 5:32 to go. I think we're still having technical difficulties, Tank, so we'll see what happens here with the video and audio. But either way, we're live here on the campus of Choctaw Central High School, Warrior Stadium. Oklahoma's trying to get on the scoreboard again. They lead 1-0 with just 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. A shot was made, but just wide left that time. I couldn't get the number off that one, but they're threatening again. Bookchill defense is trying to keep them off the scoreboard. They're down by 1. And we're down to 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Oklahoma tries to move around. Lana Tubby, I believe. Try to maneuver around and get a shot, but Bookchill gets it and clears. We're down to 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. 1-0, Oklahoma. Right at midfield with 3.5 to go here in the first. Oklahoma scored within the first minute, Tank, of the toss-up, and I think that was Kelly Saki from Bookchill trying to get their offense in gear. And Oklahoma clears to about the 45-yard line. Gabriel Wilson. The winner of this game will be crowned champions for 2016 and will have the bragging rights for a year. Down to 2:30 to go here in this first quarter. Oklahoma's trying to put another one on the board, but Bookchill was there, but another shot taken. Like a Tamala Solomon, I believe, just wide right that time. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Still 1-0. Oklahoma. There's a collision on about the 45-yard line, but the ball Shot taken, missed. Another shot. It was close, but just missed it. And Bokchido's player thought she had it. Bokchido clears to. You see some players slipping and sliding. I know it's slick out there, but this dew from the humidity. And we're down to 105 to go in the first. Oklahoma's threatening, and they have score, I believe, for Oklahoma. Makes it 2-0 with number 89, Stacy Dixon. Makes it 2-0. And we're down to 32 seconds left here in the first. And they're still trying to add some more to it. And we're winding down. We've got 12 seconds left. The defense is trying to keep them off the boards. Down to 3 seconds. I couldn't tell. So it's number 3, a score for Oklahoma as the buzzer. Evangeline King for Oklahoma makes it 3-0. They scored. So that's 3-0 here in the first quarter as it ends. Under 10 minutes to go here with this first half. Oklahoma leads 3-0. Championship game here between Oklahoma and Bokchido Ahoyo. Oklahoma's offense has put up 3 in the first quarter, 1 at the buzzer to make it a 3-0 lead.
Bokchido is not quitting. They came to this round by winning 2 games. 2 tough games, so they clear up 2 balls on about the 30-yard line.
They're in the huddle there.
That's where Oklahoma has their goal.
About the 30-yard line. Oklahoma maneuvers around, shoots, but goes to the back of the goal post. Another shot. So that makes it 4-0 here early in the second. Clemens made that for Oklahoma. Makes it 4-0. As we just start the first, there was a score first in the first 10 seconds early in the as we started the game, and then the last 10 seconds of the first quarter there was another point. So, and now early in the second quarter they add another point. So they like to score either at the end of the quarter or at the beginning of a quarter. So Oklahoma got 4-0. Bokchido needs to try to do something here to cut into this lead before halftime. Oklahoma may score. They can score a bunch when they get hot like they are right now on offense. 3 in the first and 1 here in the second quarter.
Number 33. Got the ball right quick line. Back to the north end.
Gabriel Wilson, I believe, for Oklahoma. A little too much mustard behind that throw, but she got it behind her goal post.
The Bokchido player gets the ball out.
Cheeto clears it out to about the 35-yard line. This is the championship of the women's division, the 67th annual Choctaw Indian Fair. We're in Choctaw, Mississippi, on the campus of Choctaw Central High School, Warrior Field. We have one game tomorrow night at 10:15. It'll be the men's championship. Pearl River versus Conehatta.
And number one, Flamingo clears the ball out to my zone on the south end. Ocho will trade it by 4 points in the second quarter.
Two teammates collide with a Oklahoma player. One went to the ground, the other one didn't. But Oklahoma gets it out to about the 40-yard line, and a push in the back. 2 or 3 players fell, but they're right near the track. But Bochito gets it down to near their goal. 99, that's Nashima Thompson. We've got a whistle toss-up. And a huddle there with the a hard tackle takedown there. The players are in a huddle there. Get the ball out to midfield. So Elise Willis for Bochito gets it down next to their goal. Nice throw, but Oklahoma gets the ball and gets it back out to about the 45-yard line. Kelly Saki clears it back to their offense. We're down to 4.5 to go. This is the championship game here.
And we are back with the Standing Pine results. With 155 votes, Loriana Shopenick. 151 votes for Kevin J. Edwards. And 39 votes for Angela Denton Vaughn. We'll be right back with more results.
Bochito missed wide left that time. Another shot taken. Number 97, Brittany Lewis. There's a whistle. Maybe some type of infraction, I believe. Early hit on one of the Oklahoma players, so they'll come out. And we're near at midfield, and then Oklahoma gets it. Four-point lead for Oklahoma with 3 minutes to go here in this first half. Another whistle. Oklahoma player will have to take a break for a quarter. She'll have to sit for a quarter. And we'll wind it down to 2.5 to go here in this first half. 4-0 Oklahoma.
Medic on home side. Medic, home side.
Players are right on the track, right on Oklahoma's sideline.
Well, two players, pick it up with his tackle. Looks like that was number 28.
And we're winding down, under 2 minutes to go. 1:45 to go here in this first half. Bochito gets it out to about the 30-yard line.
Kelly stopped to try to clear it out, but she's knocked to the ground.
The players are wrestled down to the ground. Oh, a hard tackle. Bochito lady was pushed to the ground.
He was a minute and a half to go until halftime. In this championship game.
Still 4-0 with just over a minute to go here in this first half.
Bochito brings the ball back to about the 30-yard line. Does a good tackle on Bird.
Ooh, a hard takedown that time. But Bochito gets it out, or thought she did, and the ball goes out of bounds. Bochito gets it out to midfield. We're down to 40 seconds left. It's a lob shot, but Oklahoma's defense stands, and we're down to 22 seconds left. The ball's near midfield. Bochito gets it down. We're about the 30-yard line or so with just 5 seconds left. And that is it for the first half. 4-0 Oklahoma over Bochito. We'll be back after this timeout.
And we are back with the results. With Standing Pine, Doriana Shapadik with 155 votes, Kevin J. Edwards, 151 votes, and Angela Denson Vaughn with 39 votes. And we have Crystal Ridge as well. Christopher Eves with 53, Joseph Wesley with 28, and Tim G. Willis with 2. At the end of the program, we will announce the absentee ballots tomorrow.
with a 2-point lead, and we're down to 122 and counting.
As Oklahoma advances, now the ball's in the back of Oklahoma's goal. As a Boxito player clears it out. As the ball goes out of bounds, official toss the ball up. With a minute left here. A shot, but no good by Oklahoma player. "50 seconds left. And Gary, clock is just winding down on Boxito.
Yeah, these huddles, like we talked about earlier, these huddles is helping Oklahoma because the clock is winding and the players are fighting for the ball, but down to 25 seconds left.
That ball comes out. Shot taken by Oklahoma, no good. As Kelly Saki is there for Boxito as he sideline
10 seconds.
loses the ball in the middle of the field. 3 seconds left. As time expires here, as Oklahoma takes the championship of this World Series stickball women division, as a score of 4-2 over Boxito and Gary. It was all Oklahoma.
Yeah, they started out in the first quarter with 3 points and ended up getting 4, but it was enough to offense to win. Boxito came back late and tried to, they got 2, and but that wasn't enough. It was all Oklahoma throughout this game. Their defense held out Boxito until the last few minutes of the fourth quarter. So, like I said, Oklahoma came out, did what they needed to do, and they'll take home the championship.
Only players are allowed on the field. Only
As we
players and workers allowed on
going to take a break, as we're going to bring you the presentation of the trophy. I believe Miss Chief Phyllis J. Anderson is here, and the princess, as they be presenting the trophy. As we says, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. You watching the World Series stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There's Chief Anderson and Brianna Isaac, the princess, and the commissioner Thomas Ben, who presented the trophy to the runner-up, Boxito Arroyo, as they taking pictures. And Gary, Boxito Arroyo, ever since the tournament started, and they know that they played, and worked their way through the finals, and when met up with Oklahoma, and Oklahoma just too much offense power.
That's right. They ran into a buzzsaw with Oklahoma, but we saw both teams. They came out and played hard, and just like I said, Oklahoma was just a little bit faster and quicker tonight, and won by 2. And the final score was 4-2. But Boxito came back. They didn't give up. They played the whole game, and the last few minutes, they made a game out of it. They were down 4-0, but they scored 2 and late in the game, and had some chances. But like I said, it wasn't their year this year. But they deserve a trophy, and they will get the runner-up.
And Oklahoma did their scoring in the first half, and it was all 4 they scored. And Boxito came in the fourth quarter and scored 2 points, and when the time was against them, as the time was at the 5-minute mark when they had 2 scores, and when Oklahoma just put up the defense and they just
ran the clock out. Yeah, these like we talked about, when they were in the huddle, it was taking 20, 30 seconds each huddle, so that was just draining the clock against Boxito. So, like I said, Oklahoma scored 3 in the first and 1 in the second, and that was enough to hold off Boxito. They scored late, but it was just all Oklahoma, and they deserved to win this championship for this women's division.
And it was just like a seesaw. battle that both teams, once they defense get the ball, they send it back towards the offense, and then there was Oklahoma sends it back to Nectano, and the shooters will shoot around and Nectano, and finally Bokchito will get it back and sends it back towards their goal area, and like I said, it was a defensive battle as Bokchito will be the runner-up this year, 2016 Women Division. Next presentation is going to be the championship trophy. Chief Anderson and Brianna Isaac, along with the commissioner. Sure, I can't say it, Gary.
The commish. But I know Chief Anderson's proud because I think that's her stomping grounds. I guess her Redwater community, Oklahoma, and that's where she's from. And they take home the women's division championship here tonight.
As Roderick Saki, the head coach, accepting the trophy from Chief and Thomas Ben and the Princess. And we saw Roderick before everybody come towards the.
Yeah, before the game, you were talking, and he felt good, I guess, about the game and stuff. I guess he knew his players, and they ended up taking home the trophy. So he did a great job for his team, and I know they're all proud to win the championship.
And Gary, last year, Oklahoma came in second last year, I believe, and and now they worked hard, and they made it to the finals, and they're 2016 World Series stickball champions, women division.
I just wonder now who's going to take home the MVP.
As Brad Isaac and the camera are flashing down there.
But there was a bunch of players there for Oklahoma that could, anybody really that was on the field
and Gary
could take home. But I remember Candace Blasselou and then Tiffany Thomas. There's several that could take this MVP.
And Gary, ever since we started this stickball tournament, and every team had a good player out there that could score anytime, anywhere, and only one team advances each bracket. As we gonna wait for the MVP trophy.
But Oklahoma has bragging rights for a year after this win tonight.
Ashley Tangle is.
She played well too. So like I said, there was 4 or 5 that you could have chosen from, but like I said, and they all deserve it. But I guess the MVP will be just one.
And Gary Ashley was instrumental in the center area as she returns the ball back to offense and to give the shooters opportunity to put scores on the board. And she was just about everywhere in the field that we witnessed.
And she could do like LeBron James did. When he got the MVP, he said, "This is all for all of us," but he said, "I'll keep it at my house."
She accepted the MVP from Chief Anderson. And I think there's one more trophy I think is going to be presented, as we wait and see.
And there is a special award, the Barry Finn Sportsmanship Award. Goes to Oklahoma. Please send a representative from Oklahoma.
So Oklahoma gets takes that award.
The Barry Ben Memorial
Sportsmanship
for Oklahoma.
So that's a great award. Barry, he was a good guy. Everybody loved him, and I know everybody misses him. But like I said, it's great to have an award named after him, especially like the Sportsmanship Award.
This is going to conclude the championship of Friday night here at Warrior Stadium. I'm Tan Cumbie along with Gary Lilly, entire Choctaw video crew of Anchor Joe, Randy Jim, Stacy Billy, Jeremy Willis, Caleb Willis, Carl Butler, and Mason Tubby, along with the YOP workers. Going to be Des Hernandez, Darian Tubby, Reyes Willis, and Dylan Alex, as we say goodnight here at Warrior Stadium. And tomorrow night we'll feature Conaheta and Pearl River for the championship of men division. We say have a safe trip home. We'll hope to see everybody tomorrow night. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
And we are back with the Tucker results. Lisa Charlie with 44 votes. Lee R. Chickaway with 8 votes. Anthony Martin Jr. with 14 votes. Linda R. Macmillan with 98 votes. Brenda Stevens with 26 votes. And Dorothy Wilson with 120. For Crystal Ridge, 53 votes for Christopher Eves, 28 for Joseph Wesley, and 2 for Tim Willis. For Standing Pine, it's 154 instead of 155 votes for Lorianne Ashopanik, 151 votes for Kevin J. Edwards, and 39 votes for Angela Denton Vaughn. We will be right back with more results.
As official tossed the ball up, ball went out of bounds. Ball on the right side. Number 13 got the ball, but he is takedown.
Beaver Dam's defending champions, so we'll see if they can make it to the championship and try to get it back-to-back, or will Conaheta strip the defending champs and make it to face Pearl River. But whoever wins this ball game against Pearl River, that's going to be another great game, but we got to finish this game here tonight, and both of these teams know each other well.
A shot taken. A shot taken, no good. That Gary, there was no goalie in sight when that gentleman took that shot for Conaheta. As Beaver Dam sends it back to the south.
I mean, it's a wet field. You know, we had just within an hour, we've had a lot of rain and a little bit of lightning, but it's sort of cleared away when as the game got closer and closer, and now it's gone. So we got it's just these two teams, and whoever can play the best will win it. So they both got great defenses and great offenses. So we'll see what happens here, Tank.
And this gonna, due to the wet field, is gonna slow down the speedsters.
That's right. The centers and the shooters will be a little slippery, and slip and sliding. But the defense, normally big guys like us, and it don't really bother them too much. But like I said, that goalie was wide open earlier. The goalpost was vacant, so the goalie may have slipped a little bit, but just have to adjust to the weather conditions and keep playing. It's wet. The field is wet on both sides of the field, so both teams got to make adjustments.
Now the ball's on the south side of Beaver Dam goal.
There's no score. We're under 12 minutes to go in this first quarter. Both of these teams have won many championships, and this is just another game between these two. We don't have the roster with us up here yet, Tank, but I know the coaches.
I know it's going to be Mark Willis Sr. and believe for Conaheta is going to be Greg Shoemaker. That's the only two I know of.
Conaheta player will have to sit out for a quarter, early hit. Now we're down to 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. Still no score between these two. And we got a large crowd here to watch this ball game.
Now the ball goes to the south side as a Beaver Dam player picks it up. Now the ball goes towards to the left side. Ball still loose. Gonna have a player picks it up and sends it back to the north. A long throw as a Beaver Dam defender batted the ball back. Now the ball going back to the south, and Gary is the battle of the defense right here as both teams sending the ball back and forth. Now the ball going back to the north end. It's on the left side of Quinaheta goal as the ball went up in the air.
I think that was Tobiah Ben with number 16 that for Quinaheta. Made that nice run and throw.
A shot taken, no good. That's a whistle.
Maybe an early hit, maybe.
Going to be on the Beaver Dam player as he has to take a breather. Violation.
They'll sit for a quarter and be back in later.
A loud pass.
Down to 9:30 to go in this first quarter. It's a fast-moving game here.
And I know Gary was scheduled to be a tip-off at 10:30, but it was about 5 minutes before, and we went ahead and started.
I mean, the teams were here, the players ready to play, and the fans are here, so we might as well go ahead and get the game started.
They didn't waste no time.
This is like a championship game between these two. They played each other in the championships many times. But Beaver Dam is the defending champion.
Now the ball going towards the south. Quinaheta sends it back. Long throw. Now the ball comes to the middle of the field.
Quinaheta will be shooting at the north end of the field this half, and then as Beaver Dam is at the south end. And halftime they'll switch goals.
Now the ball's in front of Beaver Dam, but cleared out by Quinaheta player.
I believe it was Julius Morris for Quinaheta with that throw. Oh, Quinaheta play. Defense almost let Beaver Dam score there, but it was a nice block.
It was a nice backward throw by Errol Farmer, and he just flipped it backwards, and it was a nice throw.
Quinaheta clears.
Number 44 for Quinaheta.
Number 70 for Beaver Dam gets the ball down.
Turn-run shot, no good.
66 almost made.
We have Huddle, a shot taken, batted down by the defenders of Quinaheta.
Quinaheta has 2 or 3 stacked on the
Front.
Yeah, in the front there, so they trying to protect the goal. This is the 67th annual Choctaw Indian Fair, the World Series of Stickball Men's Division semifinal. The winner will advance to play Pearl River in the championship, and the loser will get ready for next year.
Ball's on the left side. Number 20, Peace Willis, takes a shot wide right. And Gary and Peace used to play for Beaver Dam, and he the one that scored that final point.
So I guess gonna have to pick him up on waivers, I guess, and
Probably a contract.
but he's a good player. And Tank, today, all day, we've seen everybody wearing blue or wearing red. So it's I see some of the tents have white, so we got a red, white, and blue game here tonight.
Takedown. Now the ball's on the right side.
I think that was Red House there with the Beaver Dam. When I had it clears, that's a nice throw. About 40, 50 yards.
There's a whistle.
.55 red, I believe. Beaver Dam. Have to sit for a quarter for early hit.
Ball's on the left side.
And Tank, if you like stickball, this is the game you want to play in, a game like this. The two great teams, and the winner will advance to go into the championship game. That's what everybody wants to see and play in, and this is what everybody's been talking about the last few days. Wide left. Been a defensive game. And we're winding down to 4:22 to go here in this first quarter. Still no score.
As the Beaver Dam clears it out. Going towards the right side of south goal. Shot taken.
He was hit as he released the ball, but it went wide right, but another shot.
The ball's on the left side. That was a good dodging.
Yeah, he went between the two Conehatta players.
Ball's batted back. Both teams going for the ball. As Conehatta sends it back. The ball goes out of bounds. North end.
Both teams are fighting in the end zone there for the ball near the track. Beaver Dam clears
it.
7, I believe.
Goes close to the track. Quick pickup by Beaver Dam, number 30. That's a whistle. The Conehatta defender will come out and take a breather. With 2:55 here in first quarter. Now the ball's on the north end.
Hank, it's been a defensive game so far here in this first quarter.
The ball's on the south area. Now it comes towards the middle of the field. Now the ball's towards the south. We have a huddle. There's a whistle.
125 and counting.
Shot taken by Conehatta, no good. Shot taken, no good. The ball goes out of bounds. The official tosses the ball. Resume play here. And Gary, you can see standing room only around here.
I know I think people are standing on top of other people the way it looks right now.
Keith Bell sends back to the south.
We're down to 31 seconds left.
As the corner head advances, as Beaver Dam player caught the ball up in the air.
Down to 15 seconds.
Now the ball going to the south. The shot taken by Beaver Dam, no good. 7 seconds here.
Corner head it clears.
As the time expires here in the first quarter, 0-0 between Beaver Dam and Conetta. You watching the World Series of Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the second quarter of this game between Beaver Dam and Conaheta. We all 0-0 here.
Clifton Willis, number 14.
We're in the huddle.
And thank you. And I thought it might be a low-scoring game, but it was still 0-0 right now. But Beaver Dam's gotten close several times, and Kona had a few chances also, but neither team has been able to punch that scoreboard.
There's a whistle.
And we are back with the Book Chittle results. 39 votes for Annie M. Bell. 104 votes for Gabriel Bell. 33 votes for John Levi Bell Jr. 213 votes for Roderick Bell. 196 votes for Ronnie Henry Sr. 20 votes for Enid Littlevoice. 26 votes for Gerald Stolaby. 32 votes for Gabriel Keith Thompson. And 307 votes for Kendall Wallace. This includes Henning, Tennessee, and Book Chittle together. Recap of the other results. For Crystal Ridge, 53 for Christopher Eves, 28 for Joseph Wesley, and 2 votes for Tim Willis. For Standing Pine, 154 votes for Loriana Shopenick, 151 votes for Kevin J. Edwards, 39 votes for Angela Denson Vaughn. For Tucker, 44 votes for Lisa M. Charlie, 8 votes for Lee R. Chickaway, 14 votes for Anthony Martin Jr., 98 votes for Linda R. McMillan, 26 votes for Brenda Stevens, and 120 votes for Dorothy Wilson. We will be back with more results.
Shot taken.
'89, '88's on the ground for Conaheta. He think the ball's in his sticks. It was.
Errol Farmer sends it back. Beaver Dam player takes a shot. No good. I believe that's going to be Bell, I think.
Justin Bell, 91 for Beaver Dam. Or Got 11 minutes to go here in this first half. 1-0. Conahata. Josh Thomas.
Nice catch by a Conahata player. Sends it back.
Beaver Dam has it momentarily.
The ball goes out of bounds. We have a huddle.
And it's right on the track, just about. Tank those.
As the ball come out the huddle. Ball still picked up by Conahata. Took that shot, no good.
There was a little collision between the two players, and they both were able to get up and continue play.
Shot taken. As Beaver Dam now sends it back towards to the north. To the right, not south. Number 1 for Beaver Dam takes a shot.
Elliott Dan.
The ball's on the backside.
And we're down to 9:32 to go here in this first half.
Shot taken, and Beaver Dam's on the scoreboard. One of these is going to say Kishan Isaac. I don't know, Gary. Probably not.
They waved it off, maybe.
They waved it off.
Yeah, the officials waved it off. And you hear the people get mad. Oh, there was a pretty hard tackle there right near in front of the Conahata bench. Player from both teams, each one will have to leave. Dustin Bell again.
Oh, thought he caught that, Gary.
But he picked it back up, so I think it was number 4. Is that Jamie Wesley? But Beaver Dam scored. Thought they scored, but it was waved off. So Conahata still leads 1-0, and we're down to under 8 minutes to go in this first half. See players hitting the turf there. And I know it's a slick field. When the youth played earlier, Tank, they were slipping and sliding, and that was before the rain, so you know it has to be slick out there now.
The ball's on the right side, south of Beaver Dam's goal.
We got 7.5 to go here in the first half. Still 1-0 Conahata.
It's going to be Josh Thomas. Sends it back towards the north for Conahata.
They're right behind the post.
Shot taken. And the ball is close to the goal, now to the left side. Nice catch by Teddy Hickman, 60. As Conahata returns it back to the north on the right side. Conahata player, Satchel Willis.
Number 50. And they were saying the midway is closed now, so I'm sure all the youngsters will be headed this way too, and we'll be able to watch this great game between these two teams. But Conahata leads 1-0.
I wonder what happened, Gary. It closed early.
Sometimes the lightning and stuff, or they may have some technical difficulties over there, but I'm pretty sure it's due to lightning. It gets wet out there and stuff like that. It's just
All them cable wires.
yeah, it's just unsafe. So it's better to go ahead and just shut it down.
We're in the huddle.
Down.
There's a whistle.
And the clock continues to run down. Under 5.5 minutes. Number 10, red. Matthew Bell will have to sit for early hits.
Now the ball goes to the south side. The ball's on the left, a little bit left. And now the ball comes out. Goes out of bounds. Official tossed the ball up.
We're down to 4.5 to go here in this first half. Still 1-0. Conaheta. Josh Thomas put the point on the board for Conaheta. The ball maybe was stuck in the stick momentarily.
Ball goes up.
Yeah, it's slick out there.
As the ball comes out.
Yeah. Like a hot potato, but Conaheta gets it over to the shooters. 44. That's Sean Shoemaker.
Now the ball goes towards the south end.
I think that was Julius Farmer for Beaver Dam.
Now the ball goes back to the north.
Down to 3.5 to go in the first half.
Farmer returns it to for Beaver Dam.
101 for Lance Thomas for Conaheta.
Number 5 picks it up, sends it back.
Julian Dixon
For Conaheta.
Beaver Dam. Number 3, that's Gavin Williams. But Beaver Dam's the defending champions.
There's a whistle.
Injured player.
As we have an injury on the field, we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we had injury timeout on the field. There's the ball now on the north. Conaheta's goal.
We're down to 2:35 to go in this first half.
Conaheta threatening. Beaver Dam clears it out.
They lead by 1, but they're trying to add 1 more before half.
There's Josh Thomas again as he allows take that shot. It's wide right. There's a whistle. Thought I hear a whistle, but I guess I didn't. As a Beaver Dam player clears it. Now the ball goes towards to the south side.
Dimitri Dixon for Beaver Dam. And we're down under 2 minutes, 1:49 and counting. 1-0 Conaheta. Beaver Dam's threatening right now.
No good. Conaheta clears it out. Nice catch by Thomas, Kentrey Thomas.
One minute to go here in this first half. And these teams they're fighting hard right now. Beaver Dam wants to get on the board before half to try to tie this game up. '91. Justin Bell.
Shot taken.
Down to 38 seconds left. Beaver Dam still has it near their goal post.
On that clears it out. There's a whistle.
The clock is still winding down to 22 seconds left. Ten seconds left.
Shot, no good. As the ball goes out of bounds, the official tossed the ball up.
4. And that should do it.
As time expired, we're at halftime. Scoreboard read, Conehatta 1, Beaver Dam 0. We're going to bring you the second half of this World Series stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the third quarter of this World Series stickball between Beaver Dam and Conehatta and Gary. Winner of this will advance to the finals as Pearl River awaits for the finale of the Saturday night game.
That's right, and it's going to be, like I said, this is a great game, but that one, whoever wins this game here tonight will, against Pearl River, that's going to be just one of those top 10, I believe, I'm predicting right now. So we'll see what happens, but we got to finish this game here tonight first. And the teams will switch goals here the second half. Beaver Dam will be shooting at the north end of the field, and Conehatta will have the south end. And Tank, tomorrow night we have the 4 championships will be won tomorrow. We have 2 youth games. The Pushmataha division, 10 to 13-year-old at 5 o'clock. And then at 6 we'll have the Teleukchiishko division, which is a 14 to 17-year-old age group. And then we'll have the men's 35 and over, and also the women's women's division, which is at 11:30 tomorrow. So the men's 35 and over will be right after the stage show.
And we are back with Conehatta results. Max Anderson with 89 votes. Tarina Anderson, 163 votes. Troy Chickaway, 148 votes. Rocky Isom, 46 votes. El Ray King, 23 votes. Hilda Nicky, 176 votes. Gregory Shoemake with 62 votes. John P. Smith with 45 votes. Jesse Thomas with 76 votes. Timothy Thomas Sr. with 159. Jonathan Williams with 59. And Loretta Nikki Williams with 16. And here is a recap of Crystal Ridge. 53 votes for Christopher Eves. 28 votes for Joseph Wesley. 2 votes for Tim Willis. Recap of Standing Pine. 154 votes for Lorianne Ashopanik. 151 votes for Kevin J. Edwards. And 39 votes for Angela Denson Vaughn. For Tucker, 44 votes for Lisa Charlie. 8 votes for Lee Chickaway. 14 for Anthony Martin Jr., 98 for Linda Macmillan, 26 for Brenda Stevens, and 120 votes for Dorothy Wilson. For Bukchiro, 39 votes for Annie Bell, 104 votes for Gabriel Bell, 33 for John Bell Jr., 213 votes for Roderick Bell, 196 for Ronnie Henry Sr., 20 for Enid Little Voice, 26 for Gerald Stolaby, 32 votes for Gabriel Thompson, and 307 votes for Kendall Wallace. And we will be right back with the rest of the results.
Official tossed the ball up. Resume play here.
That
70.
was a major collision, number 70 and the Beaver Dam player.
Number 55 takes a shot. No good. Batted down by the Beaver Dam defenders. Shot taken and batted by the Beaver Dam players.
55 with Joey Stevens. We're going to have a at number 26, Beaver Dam, Kendall Williams. Got the ball to the shooters.
Now the ball comes toward the north. The ball goes straight up in there. I believe there's 105, I believe, took that shot.
105, it looked like. Jordan Bell. And we're down to 9-10 to go in the third. Beaver Dam gets it out to midfield.
Bell with the ball. As he on the sidelines, he sits and takes a shot. No good. I think the goalpost moved a thing here.
I believe so. Either that or we had an earthquake nobody knew about because that post was moving.
The way that post moved looked like a .45. As the ball goes straight up in the air. Shot was taken. Official tossed the ball up. Resume play here. A shot. I think that's going to be Ramsey King.
Or 104 for going to have a Eric Willis with that throw. We're down to 8-10 to go here in this third quarter. Beaver Dam has been trying to get on the board, but Conehatta's defense has been tough so far here in this second half. The players are fighting for the ball.
Shot taken. No good. Beaver Dam advances. The ball's on the right side. Believe that's going to be Errol Farmer. Took that shot. No good. Conehatta returns it.
7:10 left. We're over halfway through the third quarter as we see some players tumble.
Almost a shot. Now the ball's on the right side. Turn around.
Looks like 55. Conehatta. That was Joey Stevens. Conehatta player have to sit out.
Conehatta returns it back.
Beaver Dam trying to keep Conehead off the board.
Ball still on the ground.
And we're down to just over 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
We have about 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Score is still 1-0.
A little bit Hoxachi on that play. Conehead. The ball comes up. Nice pickup by, I believe, number 30. Shot taken. Now the ball in the back area.
30 is Ramsey King the second for Beaver Dam. Conehead gets it down to the shooters.
The ball was knocked down. I believe there's going to be Satchel Willis for Beaver Dam. Sends it back.
14, Beaver Dam. Dimitri Dixon.
A shot taken, no good.
Blocked.
There's a whistle.
Early hit on one of the Beaver Dam players. Number 8.
Errol Farmer takes a shot, no good.
Close. We're down to 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Both teams just been back and forth, Hank, but nothing on the board since the first half.
Ball close to Conehead's goal on the left side. Shot taken, no good.
A 61. Taken down hard. That was Jonathan Steve. We're down to 3:45 to go.
Shot taken as the ball is
Blocked.
batted.
Yeah. Beaver Dam goalie blocked that one.
Ball was blocked. Ball comes out to about the 40-yard line. And that quicker player took the ball.
A 113 for Conehead.
The
Yano Willis. 63 for Beaver Dam. Hester Dixon.
ball goes out of bounds.
We have less than 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. We're ahead by 1 point.
I think it's going to either be Conehead versus Pearl River or Pearl River versus Beaver Dam in the championship game.
Shot taken. Conehead clears it out.
And we're down to 2.5 to go here in this third quarter.
Ted Hickman take that shot, no good. And Teddy didn't even let out. He just let it have it. Took that.
You see the players fighting for that ball.
There's number 1. Take that shot for Beaver Dam.
Elliot Dan. We're under 2 minutes to go in the third.
Nice pickup by Conehead player.
Beaver Dam gets it out to the 30-yard line. 23, that's Doug Samuel. And Elliot Dan again. He's made some nice plays for Beaver Dam.
Now the ball's on the right side of Beaver Dam goal. There's a whistle. think it's going to be number 54 for Beaver Dam. We'll ask to take a breather.
It's Lucius York. We're down to 1:04 to go here in the third quarter. Corner is trying to score, but Beaver Dam's defense stands tall that time. Number 24 for Beaver Dam, Boris Isaac.
Long throw. A shot taken, no good. I believe that's Satchel Willis.
The Beaver Dam players thought they had the point, but it was waved off. And we're down to 25 seconds left here in the third.
Conaheta clears it out.
Down to 10 seconds left.
Shot taken.
Down to 3.
As time expires here in the third quarter, as we will bring you the fourth quarter of this World Series stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring you the fourth quarter of this game between Beaver Dam and Conaheta and Gary. This fourth quarter, money quarter.
That's right. Conaheta's up 1-0. Beaver Dam's defending champs, Tank. So what's going to happen?
It's going to be get down to the nitty gritty.
Beaver Dam has to score 1 to try to go into overtime, but Conaheta, if they can get one more, that might be enough here tonight. The way the defenses have been playing, and it's a wet field.
Kentrey Thomas. Sean. Shot by Sean Isaac for Beaver Dam. Now the ball's on the south side of Conaheta.
And Tank, we've had 2 sudden death overtimes games today, so I wouldn't faze me if we had one more here tonight. Keith Bell with Beaver Dam.
Errol Farmer takes the shot. And the ball's in the back of Beaver Dam's goal on the north side. Beaver Dam player with the ball. Takes a shot, no good.
Blocked. Beaver Dam. A little too high that time for Farmer. Sean Isaac with that shot.
The ball goes out of bounds. I believe that's going to be Denson, and he is on the scoreboard at 12-18.
Ties the ball game up.
That's James Denson
James
for Beaver.
Denson. That's right.
Also known as Balto.
So the game is 1-1. So Conaheta scored in the second, and this was the score that tied it up is in the fourth quarter. So we're 1-1. It's a new ball game now.
A shot. A Beaver Dam, no good. As the ball goes out of bounds.
And we're down to 11 and a half to go here in this fourth and final quarter. We're tied at the end of regulation. We'll go into what is called sudden death. And that means whoever scores first will be declared the champion or the winner, and we'll move on to the championship game.
The ball goes towards Conetta's bench.
And you can hear the crowd getting excited now, thanks.
And everybody's getting into it right now. It's all tied up. New ball game.
So who will face Pearl River Saturday night? You got
ball.
under 11 minutes in here in the fourth quarter to find out.
The ball's in the back of Conetta's goal. There's a whistle.
Yeah. Early hit, maybe. Beaver Dam clears it to their side of the field. Ooh, it's a hard tackle on the track. Beaver Dam gets in there behind their goal.
This official tossed the ball up. Resume play here.
10 minutes to go.
The ball's on the right side of Beaver Dam goal. Beaver Dam player takes the shot. There's a whistle. Now the ball goes at the middle of the field. Let's go. Went out of bounds. Thomas with the ball for Beaver Dam as he slips.
It's slick out there, Tanky, but he was still able to get the ball out of his sticks. Kentrey Thomas. Now Beaver Dam, it's Josh.
Josh Thomas as he takes a shot and he scores. Conaheta.
That's his second point tonight. So it makes it Conaheta regains the lead 2-1 with under 9 minutes to go in the game.
That's Justin Bell. Sets and takes a shot. Wide left. Shot taken, no good.
Players couldn't find the ball momentarily, but that was, 66 for
I think that's 50, I want to say.
Gino Mack. So Beaver Dam tied the game just a few minutes ago, then Conaheta regained the lead. Let's see if Beaver Dam can tie the game again with under 8 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Shot taken, no good.
Number
13, Joey Thomas.
Now the ball's on the right side of Beaver Dam. Now the ball comes out.
23 for Beaver Dam, Doug Samuel.
Quick shot by a Beaver Dam player. Now the ball's in the back area. Let's go ahead of player.
Like
Sends
J.R.
it back.
Williamson, he's been playing hard tonight for Conaheta. And then Beaver Dam returns the favor. As you see sticks flying.
Nice catch by Thomas, Kentrey Thomas.
He's working hard trying to get the shooters involved for Beaver Dam.
Ball down number 7. How is it ball? No good. Willis gets the ball down and it's blocked.
And we're down to 6 minutes to go in the fourth and final quarter. 2-1 Conaheta.
The ball pops out to about the 45-yard line.
Ball still on the ground, picked up by a Conaheta player.
Josh Thomas, number 22. He's playing defense now for Conaheta. Beaver Dam's number 4 tried to get it before it was out of bounds.
Ball still on the south side of Conaheta's goal.
We're down to 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Ball still loose on the ground. Quick pickup by a Conaheta player.
Tobiah Ben again for Conaheta, number 16.
There's a whistle.
A hard takedown. Beaver Dam has it near their sideline.
The ball's on the left side of Beaver Dam's goal on the north side. In front of Conaheta bench.
Winding down, we got 4:12 to go in the ball game.
A shot taken by a Beaver Dam player. As the ball goes out of bounds, now the ball's on the right side. As Conaheta clears it out. Ball's about the middle of the field.
It's a hard tackle, but Contray again, number 12 for Beaver Dam. Conaheta clears. Lance Thomas. The clock is still winding down, 3:35, and Conaheta leads 2-1.
Ball's on the back side of Conaheta with 3:16 left here in the fourth quarter. As Beaver Dam clears it.
And a whistle, so Conaheta player will have to come out. Conaheta shoots. 2:35 left in the fourth quarter.
The ball middle of the field.
Beaver Dam desperately trying to get the ball and try to tie this game up.
Now the ball goes towards the north end. Shot taken by King. Almost. As Conaheta clears it out. As a Beaver Dam player sends it back. We're at the 2-minute.
Directly behind the Beaver Dam post. The ball's on the north of Beaver Dam's goal. Got 1 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Lob shot. Beaver Dam. A shot taken, no good. And the ball's on the right side,
They're
Gary.
within 3 feet, 4 feet of the Beaver Dam post.
As Beaver Dam.
We've got 1:10 left in the game. Conehatta's leads 2-1. One minute.
And I think Conehatta's overloaded on defense, Gary.
Yeah, they don't have to score if they can keep Beaver Dam off the board.
And they're killing time.
Yeah, the clock continues to run. 45 seconds left. And Beaver Dam's going to have to try to shoot it and score to go into overtime. If not, Conehatta will play Pearl River. 30 seconds left in the game. The clock is ticking. "20 seconds. "10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. That's going to do it.
As time
They
expires.
were just laying on the in a piled up type thing, but it looks like Conehatta's going to win. But there's maybe some fighting going on. But their time has expired.
As
Like
Conehatta will go on to the finals as they will play Pearl River at Saturday night at 10:30. As the reigning champ is dethroned tonight. As this concludes this game between Conehatta and Beaver Dam. Tank Cumbie along with Gary Lilly, the entire Choctaw video crew of Anchor Joe, Randy Jim, Stacy Billy, Jeremy Willis, Caleb Willis, Carl Butler, Mason Tubby, and along with Dez Hernandez, Darian Tubby, Reyes Willis, and Dalen Alex. As we say good night here at Warrior Stadium, and we'll be back tomorrow for the finals of the youth division and the 35 and over and the women. As we say good night, ladies and gentlemen, have a safe trip home, and we see y'all tomorrow. Thank you and good night.
goes up. That's the start of the women's game. We need a timekeeper. The ball is on the market and scores already. We need a timekeeper. So there was no score? No score. The ball's in play at midfield. Ayasha and Koihara. Ayasha tried to pick it up, number 21. But ran past it and the ball was still on the ground. Number 98 for Bihi Ayasha. Sends the ball down to about the 20-yard line. Koihara has the ball on their side of the field. Koihara has the south goal. There's a good hard tackle on this side of the field. On number 68.
So we'll see what happens. Sometimes having a bye will either help you or hurt you, but we'll see what happens with Cornahata already playing.
Sometimes I always say once you play your first game and get that kinks out, and like they know, and you know what you got then.
Yeah, but
Ball goes out of bounds.
not playing also helps you because you keep your players fresh and nobody injured. So it can work both ways, but we'll see how it goes here. Hank, who are the coaches here this evening here?
Okay, I'm in the dark room, so let me see if I can put that light on. It's going to be Jimmy Vaughn, Ty Keems, Al Keems, John Wawasik, Garrison Joe, and Amanda Bell. It's going to be for B. Yasha. Now, Konaheta is going to be Dale Phillips, Clifton Willis, Bruce Jefferson, Dale Leon Phillips, DeWitt Phillips, John Thomas, and Julian Dixon for Konehata Hoyo.
And the winner of this game will advance to the semifinals on Tuesday night against Oklahoma, who played earlier and won their ball game. So that'll be the top bracket. Once after this game, we'll have the top bracket filled out, and on Tuesday we'll have the other semifinal games. We'll play the winner of Natives and Naniwaya. We'll play on Monday night. The winner of that will play against the winner of Bokchido and Lady War Eagles. So we got all those great teams will be playing, and we'll see who ends up being in the championship game, which will be Friday night, the 15th of July, at the schedule for 11:30 p.m.
Now the winner's going to advance to the next round, and losers going to watch from the stands for the 67th annual Choctaw Union Fair.
And this is a single elimination tournament. So, like we say, the winner will advance, and the loser will watch the rest of the fair. But still no score. Konahata clears to near midfield. Right on near the track. Conahetta gets it out. There's a pretty hard collision there between the ladies there from the two teams. And Tank, there's no padding. You don't wear any helmets or shoulder pads, anything like that. It's just, like you said, a t-shirt and short pants. Your two hickory sticks in your hand.
Zero, zero. We're in the huddle.
Looks like number 12 for Conahetta.
Shot taken, no good. Now the ball on the south end in the back of the Conahetta's goal. Nice takedown.
Yeah, I know. She had it ready to take off, but that was taken down by Pearl River.
That's Yasha there, Gary.
Yeah.
Now the ball's on Yasha goal on the north end. Ball's still loose on the as both teams going forward. I believe there's going to be Mildred Jimmy clears it out for Conahetta. Nice takedown again. And Gary.
Yeah, they not.
These girls are giving all they got.
I know they're not, holding nothing back. They're. And that's how you got to play if you want to try to win a championship, which Ayasha did last year. They were defending champs.
And Gary, both of them taste championship already. They already know what championship is all about, and you got to have that team.
Yeah, you got to have a great offense and then also a great defense. And sometimes be a little lucky because you lose a couple of good players, and that may hurt your team.
Ball's in midfield now, going towards the south.
Number 15, Conahetta was there. Audrey Jimmy.
There's a lot of quick players that can pick up the ball quickly on both sides of the team.
They keep fighting for that ball, and it's. Oh, Conahetta player came out with it. We're down to 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Scoreboard shows 1 for Pearl River and 0 for Conahetta. Pearl River's the home team, and Conahetta's the visiting team on the scoreboard.
Goes past midfield. The Ayasha made the first point at the opening start of the game.
There's a whistle. It might be an early hit or late.
It'll be an infraction that the lady will have to come off or miss a quarter. It's a nice pickup.
Ball's on about the 35-yard line. Close to the track, but it's still in play.
It's a little dangerous there by the track, so that's good that the official moved the ball, the toss-up in more into the interior of the field.
Number 5.
Shot taken.
That was looked like that was going to hit, but the Bihiyasha defense.
I look like a missile off a F-16 right there.
The defense held that time, and
On the
30
ball.
seconds left.
Ball's in front of Conejera's bench. So Conejera player had it, but went out of bounds.
I think that was the princess there, number 5, Emily Shoemake.
I believe that's her again.
Yeah, she came back in bounds, and
A shot almost.
that was close.
I think she's more accurate than his daddy, I think, again. As time expires, this as Biyasha 1, as Conejera 0. You're watching the World Series Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring you the second quarter of Biyasha and Conejera. And Gary, I believe the winner of this will go to the championship, or we got some more game, or I'm just getting my head of myself.
Well, it'll be the semifinals. Oklahoma is awaiting the winner of this ball game, and that'll be played on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. here. So the winner of this game, like I said, that whoever plays Oklahoma and this winner of this game that'll be a great game. Either one of these teams against Oklahoma, because Oklahoma they are pretty good. And then we got the lower bracket. We still have Natives got to play Naniwaya, and then Boca Chica will play Lady War Eagles on Monday night. Both of those games. So we're getting close to the championship, but we got another couple of games left.
We're still in a huddle in the middle of the field. And Biyasha clears it.
It's a nice pickup by number 4 for Conejera, Erica Phillips. That's a nice throw by Conejera.
And a teammate picks it up on one hopper.
Shot taken by Conejera, no good.
Now we've seen Conejera
Now the ball's on the right side.
play before a couple of nights ago,
And Gary Biyasha is where the berries are at.
And apparently that's here in Pearl River, I guess.
Probably have to ask the historian, Doc Cumby, where's that located at?
Yeah.
there's a good lob to the goal post.
And what's Conejera?
Kuni. Ball's on Conejera side. On the south side in the back area.
Biyasha scored one at the initial toss up with the ball. And
Have several players on the turf.
1-0 in this game.
Ball hit the ground there and rolled behind the post.
Shot taken, no good.
Nice block by one of the Bihiyasha players. I think it's a lot like basketball almost. You got to box out just about to get the leverage to try to get that ball out when you're in the huddle.
But ball comes right back to about the midfield.
Now the ball goes to the south now. Biyasha returns it back, heading toward north.
Had a player through that, almost a Dixon that time.
Picks it up. Takes
That
a
was
shot
number
for the
12.
ball.
Took that shot. Was blocked from behind. There's a whistle.
There's a whistle on the plate.
It's like Peggy Williams came in. She's a former star player out here. Now she's with the officials crew.
We got one player sent to the sideline for some kind of rule violation. The ball goes back to the south side.
But it's been a back and forth game, Tank. It's like I said, a 1-0 game. We'll see if Conahanna can get on the scoreboard before halftime. With that 5 minutes to go here in this second quarter, we got players on the turf and being thrown down.
Number 17, Conahanna clears it out to the south side. There was Siobhan Willis. Number 48, number 45, took that shot, no good.
That was 45 for Conahanna. Maria Hickman with that shot. It's wide right a little bit.
Yasha clears it out. The ball comes right back.
Conahanna is keeping the ball in their shooting range.
Shot taken, no good.
Number 49 lobs the ball. Good header. It's going to be
Shot taken, no good.
the 48 was Gary Cotton.
There's a B. Yasha picks it up as she is on the sideline. Picks up a couple of blockers.
She's number 9.
Number 9. Brianna Vaughn made that nice play.
Making that long run and throw.
Went down the sideline, sort of like you used to do, Tank, back in the day. Down to 3:44 to go in this first half, still 1-0.
Now the ball's on the north side of B. Yasha go. It's on the left side. Shot taken.
There was a shot.
Bodies up,
No good.
just like dominoes, falling down.
What comes out to about 50-yard line.
This is the final game today. We had 5, and this is the 5th and final game here tonight. I know Monday and Tuesday we'll be right back out here with 6 games on Monday and 6 games on Tuesday. So if you love stickball like we do,
Ball is over the south end. Conahanna
hopefully
side.
you'll make it out here live. But if not, we should have it on live stream and available for you if you have the internet connection.
And Gary, and tonight, 5 game tonight, and tomorrow will be a rest day for us. And
But I think you'll still have to work at the Dancing Rabbit. So you're just a 24, 365 every year, every day, every year. So that's
oh,
number 88, I believe, or was it number 2?
mm-hmm.
88.
88, Kristen
88.
Steve. That's what I thought. I saw that 88.
Eagle Eye Lily. Well, it'll help us too, Gary. We got a monitor up here.
Yeah, we appreciate the
There's about 2.5 minutes.
Channel 5 boys for helping us out. They know we're old, we can't see, so we need all the help we can get. So but that was 88, Kristen Steve on the scoreboard. Bihiasha making it 2-0 with 1:45 to go in this first half.
Oh, a hard hit. I know these two teams are hitting each other, and I know one of them don't want to go home, but the single elimination
That's right. And like we said earlier, the winner of this was will play the team from Lee County, Oklahoma. It's the team that won earlier tonight. So
Off of Highway 35.
and they have a pretty strong team, so it'll be a great game between either one of these teams against Oklahoma.
Now the ball goes to the south as Emily Shumay threw that long pass.
That's out number 33 that time, I believe. Danielle Phillips. Down to 30 seconds. 2-0. Bihi Ayasha.
Score still the same, 2-0. The Ayasha over
Shot taken.
When I had us threatening, they've been trying. They've had several shots, and
And there's another one right there, Gary.
they're mighty close. They just
As the ball goes out of bounds, official toss the ball up. Resume play here. As time expires here, we at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, of this World Series Stickball Women Division. Be Yasha 2, be Kunaheta 0. You're watching World Series Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring you the third quarter of this game between Bihi Ayasha and Kunaheta. And Gary, Bihi Ayasha is up 2-0 as we go into the third quarter.
Yeah, they got one in the first and one in the second quarter. And like I said, Conahata has been close, but unable to hit so far. But I'm sure their coaches talked to them at halftime and gave them a little pep talk and maybe made a few adjustments and try to help them out and try to at least get a tie ball game and try to force overtime maybe. But like I said, they still got plenty of time to do that. We got the entire second half.
I know, plus in the second half, we switch goal as Bihi Ayasha be shooting the north there. I mean, excuse me, the south, as Kunaheta be shooting the north. Bihi Ayasha player advances.
Ball's about on the 40-yard line.
There's a player advance.
Cleared out, but ball goes about 10 yards.
Number 82 for
But number 82.
Bihiasha. That's I don't know. I don't have it on our roster.
Send ball out to the north end for Kunaheta. The score is still 2-0 in the third quarter.
Ball's in the middle of the field. Picked up by a Kunaheta player. She advances.
Clears it out. Andy Wallace.
Oh,
I think these are some pretty vicious hits, but the ladies keep getting up. Seem to be unfazed. So that just shows how these athletes are. They are pretty tough out there.
One of the Kunaheta players, the shot was taken, no good.
ball's in Kunaheta's side. Shot taken.
Territory looks like number 2 took that shot.
Ball's on the far right.
Ball's on the northeast side of the
Like number 2 for Conaheta had that shot, but a little off that time. Sherelle Stevens.
There's a lob by one of the Kunaheta players, but no good.
As the ball goes out of bounds, official toss the ball up. Resume play here.
We got a nice crowd here, like always, Tank, to watch these two teams and decide who will play Oklahoma in the semifinals. It's the 67th annual Choctaw Indian Fair. It's the World Series of Stickball. This is the women's division.
Ball out.
It is a single elimination tournament, so the winner will advance, the loser will get ready for next year.
And Gary, you know what I was thinking this morning when I woke up and I sat up and all of a sudden, sudden death hit my head, and like then it'll come to my head. I said, well, when I remember when the stage used to be here, and they used to play stickball right behind the stage. And I said, well, when I was a kid growing up, sudden death, they never did play. They used to have two one from each
Player.
team player,
Have a
and like
shootout.
it wasn't no shootout. The official will toss it up, and they will go for the ball, and like they be wrestle each other, and they're the one trying to gain the control of the ball, and like if you get control of the ball, if you get it up, you got to run to the post and tap it,
Okay.
and that's what they used to call a 1-on-1 for overtime. Now we now go to overtime.
Huh. Well, I didn't know that. I remember the stage used to be here by the track, and like I said, after that last Saturday night, after we had the music and the concert was over, they would get a tractor and pull the stage to the side, and then we would have the championship. It was just men's back then. So, but now we have the amphitheater with the stage over there, so it helps out here with the stickball. But that was a long time ago.
And I remember Bukchido and Konaheda had to go overtime, and like it was 1-on-1. Back in them days, I know you used to be in the stand, watch Billy Thundercloud and the Chieftains.
That's right. They were. I wish I could find my records. 'Cause I used to love them from Canada. They were here about every other year, it seemed like, and they were, always had a nice show and big crowd here.
And one Native American band, Redbone.
Yeah, they were here a few years ago, I believe.
I know Stacy got a album of Redbone.
No, he said he don't have Redbone, but he has Red Sand.
Red Sand Band?
Yeah,
Okay.
on cassette. Yeah, they were pretty good back in the day.
That was Daniel Tubby and Duke Danson.
Yeah, he's doing some announcing here for the stickball games for the adults division along with Mr. Doc Cumby. We're down to 4:10 to go here in this third quarter. Still no score yet, but these two ladies are going back and forth like you always mention Wimbledon, but like a tennis match. But Bihi Ayasha has two. Gonna had a 0, but they've been close several times. This.
Number 17 made the knock pass. The ball is on about the 20-yard line.
I'm not sure if that 2 points can hold. Because I know Conada, we've seen them before. They can score some points in bunches, so we'll just have to see. But the time is starting to wear down, and like I said, we're down to in the 3:25 to go in the third. So they need to try to put a point up here in the third. And we have an injury, I believe. A lady was injured from Bihiasha, so they may have to stop this clock.
As we have an injury on the field, as we're going to take a break. You're watching World Series of Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we had injury timeout on the field. As we back in action between Vihi Ayasha and Konaheda. We're here in the third quarter with 3 minutes left here.
Thank you. You hate to see an injury like that, and I'm glad we have the paramedics and the Choctaw Health Center. We have the ambulance here, so the lady, we didn't get the number, but hopefully she'll be okay.
And number 17, Siobhan Lewis gets the ball out.
It's a hard takedown.
Hard tackle on
It's been a defensive struggle between these two teams, but Bihi Ayasha was able to get 2 points up, and one in the first and one in the second, and we're here in the third, and no score yet. But it's been a physical game.
One player might have had duct tape on her body.
It's a missed shot by Konaheda.
Stuck to it. Ball goes out of bounds on the north end of the field.
It may have been 27 for Bihi Asha, maybe Kerrigan Favre. So hopefully she'll recover quickly. We hate to see that, but that's part of this game, and hopefully she'll be okay and be able to come back.
Now, Gary, you're right. And stickball, like we said, we don't have no any kind of pad, no protection that they play the sports. And I know the players take a risk of playing the game, but it's the love of the game that Mississippi Band of Choctaw plays. And I know they know that.
That's, it could happen, and we have a couple of ladies injured again, I believe. They were
As a whistle, as time is going to be stopped as we injury timeout. You watching World Series Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have back-to-back injury on the field, as we got a minute left here in the third quarter. 2-0, BB Asha in the lead of this World Series of Stickball.
Yeah, that was I think Conehatta player. We didn't get the number, but she was up and was able to sit up in the golf cart. So maybe looks like she's in a little better condition. So maybe just a sprained knee or ankle, hopefully. But either way, we're coming down to the last 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Still 2-0. Bihi Asha over Conehatta. And like we mentioned, Tank, it's been a real physical game between these two ladies, these teams.
And Gary, you're right. And ever since the ball went up and time expires here, as we scoreboard reads 2-0, Bihi Asha. You watching World Series of Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter just begun.
World Series of Choctaw Stickball in Conehatta. The champions lead by 2 points. The shot taken that was blocked by one of the players from Bihi Asha.
As we underway here in the fourth quarter, Conehatta takes a shot, no good.
That was close.
There's another shot by Conehatta, and again, right now, Conehatta, they down by 2.
They, like I said, this is the fourth and final quarter for them to try to at least tie this ball game up. But Bihi Asha's defense has been pretty tough tonight, keeping them off the scoreboard. But it's 2-0.
Ball to the play about the 35-yard line. Bihi Asha looks like 99 tried to pick it up, but couldn't, and the ball goes back to the...
Now the ball's on the left side. As
Tank, when you get the ball, either team, you don't have much time to do anything with it because the defensive are swarming. Oh, that was...
No good.
They say no good. I don't know.
They hit on one of the players.
We have infraction, so late hit. But that was almost the score for Conehatta.
they said no good, so toss the ball up, resume play here. And right now, Gary, Conehatta's working hard.
They are. The shooters are able, when they're able to get a shot off, it's pretty close. But like I said, Asha's defense has just been a little better than Conehatta right now because they have 2 points. 99 for Bihi Asha. That's Jalissa Vaughn.
Number 99, Wild Thing.
Let's see, the ball is at near midfield.
We're in the fourth quarter. down to the nitty-gritty time.
And Gary, the ball's about 10, 15 yard out in front of Conejada's goal.
Continue to lead. There's a whistle on the play.
And the clock is still winding down to.
And Gary's getting heating up right now.
Yeah, we see two players being sent to the sideline. And since this is the fourth quarter, they will not be able to come back in this
They
game.
won't return.
So for one of those two players, it'll be the end of the season for one of them. Depends on who wins, what team wins this ball game. It's
It's getting rough and tough out there.
I mean, this is like almost this is tougher than some of the men's games we've seen. Tank. This has just been a ferocious battle here between these two teams. And we got another player going off the field. But these two teams know each other well. They both won championships, and they're fighting to try to get into the semifinals here tonight. Against Oklahoma has won, so they'll one of these teams will play Oklahoma next week.
Quick pickup and throw by Conejada. That's going to be a bleed Vaughn. As the ball goes out of bounds, the official toss the ball up. 99, bat is back towards the middle of the field.
It's a rough and tough game. We have a whistle. Another player.
On one of the players for Davey Ayasha.
But both of these teams have plenty of reserves, I believe, so they could afford to lose some of the players.
And if they got the best player and gets out, Gary, that's more like you losing you good player.
You don't want to lose LeBron James in the semifinals, so that's what it would be like to these teams.
They got their LeBron, DK, and Dwayne Wade, Joakim Noah, and all that in there.
Number 22, the Ayasha trying to get it. Number 43, Conejada.
Winding down to 4.5 to go in this ball game. Still 2-0. Conejada needs to make a move here on offense to get a point on the board. And looks like another Ayasha team member will have to sit out. I think the officials are trying to cut down on some of the illegal hits or early hits, late hits. Since we had a couple of injuries earlier.
Balls on the north end. We have less than 4 minutes to go in this game. The Ayasha, the reigning champion.
And Gary with 3:50 here, as time is a minute and minuses to Conejada as a hard hit right there.
That was a takedown. But the lady got up and continued on, so it's.
And Gary, right now I'm on the edge of my seat because of this game.
Yeah, it's been like I said, this is I know you and I like this kind of defensive battle, but like I said, it's been a lot of hitting going on tonight.
Right now it's getting tense right now because Conejada's working hard just to get on the board.
If they can get 1 point, it'll make everything just that much fearless when you want to try to go for a play because you know this is going to be it until next year, and somebody will have bragging rights over the other team. Like we said earlier, Oklahoma is awaiting the winner of this ball game. Conejada has scored.
Conejada is on the board, and it's 2:34, and Gary, that's plenty time.
That's right. Mariah Hickman for Conahata was cut this lead in half. So I'm sure it's going to be fast and furious this last 2 minutes of this fourth quarter.
As Biyasha sends it towards the south. No tackle.
This is the most in the game. I've seen so many takedowns tonight that's the most I've seen in a while in one game. It's been physical, I keep saying that, but it has. And it's bound to take a toll on some of these ladies, playing this hard and for 4 full quarters.
The ball goes down way to the other side.
And Conahata gets the ball and gets it out down to 125 in the ball game. Conahata gets it near midfield.
Biyasha sends it back.
You hear the crowd hollering for their teams. That was a nice throw by one of the Conahata players. Now they have it on their offensive end of the goal.
And like Gary, you can see some players now shifting toward that way for both teams.
Yeah, you hear you can shift players and try to overload on one end if you need to, and it looks like that's what's happened because this is going to be do or die here for one of these two teams.
Yeah, with 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. As the ball goes out of bounds, official tosses the ball up.
They have a toss-up. Nice catch.
As the Biyasha clears it out.
And they're down to 16 seconds.
And the ball's on the right side. Oh!
You saw that. I wouldn't have been able to get up from that hit. But
Yeah, I just lay out myself. Just
5 seconds. 5, 4. That's going to do it.
as time expires, this game between Biyasha and Conahata, Gary, the last game was a good game. First game was the good game. As
It's been a great night for stickball tag, and they all went down to the near the final minute. And like I said, this was just a great game between these two great teams.
as we conclude the game tonight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring you the last game of this World Series stickball. It'll be Beaver Dam and Naniwaya. Beaver Dam in their red with white numerals, as Naniwaya will be wearing gray with maroon numerals as we underway here at Warrior Stadium on the campus of Choctaw Central. And Gary, it's been a long evening for us.
It's been a long one, but it's been a great one also because we saw 5 teams that, or really 10 teams, 5 games that all the teams we played, had some great players and they had fun, and we had fun. I'm sure the crowd had fun. This is the finale here. The defending champions, Beaver Dam, men's division against Naniwaya here. So the winner will advance and will play.
The ball is on the north end. It'll be Beaver Dam's goal as Naniwaya be shooting the south. The ball's on the right side.
But in this bracket, Conahata's won, so the winner of this will advance to play Conahata. Pearl River and Unified is on the other bracket, so we're getting close to the Final Four. Just need this last team to fit the Final Four, but it'll be a great game between Conehatta and whoever wins this ball game here. But Beaver Dam, how many players do they have out there, Tank? Both teams have a lot of players, so.
Loose ball. Number 70 advances for Beaver Dam as the ball goes to the left side.
Julius Farmer.
91. I believe that's going to be Bell. There's a whistle. As we have injury timeout on the field as you're watching World Series of Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. The resume play here had an injury on the field as the player walked off the field in his own power as a good sign. Now the ball thrown at north end, a shot taken, no good. As the official says no score.
Waved off.
As Naniwea comes out the huddle with it, a long throw. I believe that's going to be Errol Farmer advances. The ball's in the backside.
Hard tackle on him. And they're grabbing onto the sticks, trying to hang onto a stick because they had the ball, I think, was lodged in the cup.
Now the ball's in the back.
Eldon Shoemake, number 99 for Beaver Dam. But Beaver Dam's the defending champions, Tank. We'll see if they can try to continue and move up into the Final Four and try to see what they can do and try to go for two back-to-back. They've done it before, I believe, a few years ago, but nobody has done it recently.
The ball's on the backside. Shot taken.
So still no score. Beaver Dam had thought they scored a few minutes ago, but it was waved off, so they're still trying.
99 takes a shot, no good.
That was Elton Shoemake again, missed it wide right that time. And we still have a large capacity crowd here at the Warrior Field here on the campus of Choctaw Central High School. And it's after 11 o'clock, but you see little kids running around, wide awake, So.
And the thing about it, Gary, when it's after the ball game, they their parents be looking for their kids. My dad says, game over, you ain't here 15 minutes, I'm gone.
Yeah, you got a 15-minute wait, and like I said, the bus is leaving in 15 minutes.
Ball's on Naniwea's goal on the south end.
Naniwea. Tank, who are the coaches here tonight?
For the coaches, for the teams, it's going to be, for Beaver Dam, it's going to be Mark Willis and James Danson. For Naniwaya is going to be Paul Bell Sr., Cyril Amos, Royce Bell Jr., and Alan Jimmy, the coaches for Naniwaya.
12 for Beaver Dam. Matthew York with that nice play. The center trying to get the ball to his shooters.
Beaver Dam player had the ball momentarily, but knocked away, goes out of bounds. The score is still 0-0 in the first quarter. We have about a little over 5 minutes to go. Beaver Dam player had the ball, but dropped and he's tackled. Other players tackled, and ball comes out to about the 30-yard line.
Beaver Dam, number 30, had it momentarily. There's a whistle. 99 will have to come out for a quarter. Minor infraction. And we're under 8 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Men's division. Another whistle.
As we have another injury, as we are going to take a break, we'll be right back. As we resume play here with 7:30 here. And the ball come back to the north end.
Still no score, 0-0. Beaver Dam thought they had scored earlier, Tank, but it was waved off. And
to me, I thought they hit a 90-way defender stick.
And I guess the official did too, because they waved it off. So but Beaver Dam players thought they were on the scoreboard first. We're under 6 minutes to go here.
As a shot taken, score.
For 6 is Isaiah Mingo. Beaver Dam is the home team this evening, and Naniwaya is the visiting team.
The ball still on the north end. Number 12 picks it up for Beaver Dam as the lob shot.
Matthew York. But Beaver Dam's on the board, 1-0.
I think that's going to be Kentrey Thomas, I think, here. I think Kentrey had a jersey torn off, and he got jersey number 12 the other day when they played. Beaver Dam player takes a shot, and he scores.
Another shot made for Beaver Dam. Dustin Isaac.
Almost another score, but no cigar. There's a whistle on the field. As we have an injury timeout again, as we're going to be back after these messages. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're underway here. We had injury on the field. And Gary, you don't want to see that. The player caught it off. But hopefully, hope everything goes good for him.
That's right. But we got the paramedics here, and they had the backboard out quickly. So hopefully that's all precautionary, and I'm sure he'll be up and around in no time.
Ball goes towards the south.
But we're still here in the first quarter of this men's division. World Series of Stickball Championship, the 67th annual Choctaw Indian Fair. Beaver Dam is the defending champions, and they're up 2-0 over Nanuwaya.
Shot taken, no good.
We're down to 4:15 to go here in this first quarter.
A 90-way player picks it up, advances, long throw.
The winner of this game will advance, and we'll play the Conehatta Thursday night for the chance to go to the championship on Saturday night. The other top bracket will be Pearl River and Unified tomorrow night, 10:15. Tank, you used to be on the Beaver Dam sideline and on the field playing?
Hanged it up, Gary. I love the game, but my knees and my ankles don't love it. Pop shot by Nanuwaya player. Ball's close to the Nanuwaya goal. As Beaver Dam clears it out. Big Ken Trey Thomas. Ball's on the right side. The ball's on the left side, and number 1 takes a shot.
Beaver Dam is trying to add another one on here. Down to 2:12 to go in this first quarter.
Justin Bell. Lob shot.
He had some blockers in front to let him have a clear shot that time.
Nice pickup by one Nanuwaya player as he advances. The ball goes towards the south.
Down to 90 seconds in this first quarter. Score remains 2-0. Beaver Dam.
Number 23 takes a shot, no good.
Doug Samuel.
Official tossed the ball up. Resume play here.
Let's see how physical this game is, Tank. Players are on the turf, but they're still trying to get the ball in the huddle. Beaver Dam and Nanuwaya. Down to 25 seconds left here in the first quarter, 2-0.
Number 23 advances.
And Doug Samuel.
As a huddle. Loose ball. As Nanuwaya sends it to the middle of the field. Thomas sends it back towards Beaver Dam goal. The time expires here in the first quarter. The scoreboard reads Beaver Dam 2, Nanuwaya 0. You're watching World Series of Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the second quarter of this game between Beaver Dam and Nanuwaya. Beaver Dam 2, Nanuwaya 0. We're in the second quarter.
They had to make, the officials had to make sure we had 30 on 30. We had 30 players from each team on the field at one time.
And the way sends it back to the south.
24 with Beaver Dam. Boris Isaac. Justin Bell had this shot, but just, I think it was blocked by Nanuwaya. Two-zero Beaver Dam. They want to add on.
Now the ball's on the north end.
But it's the defending champions here in the men's division. The winner of this will move into the semifinals against Conahata.
There's a whistle.
Number 12, Matthew York for Beaver Dam.
It's going to be Kinchai Thomas.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, you mentioned that earlier. He had a jersey had to replace. Yeah, it was tore.
And Matthew York is down at Florida.
Okay.
He's working down there. I think he signed the roster early before he left for Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why coaches like to keep a few extra jerseys on the sideline because of things like that. You can't play without a jersey.
And some of these jerseys will be tore up if the defender grabs a hold of you, trying to bring you down, be ripped off.
Like those tearaway jerseys Tank used to have. But still 2-0. Mochito's threatening. Beaver Dam. Nanuwaya's player went down the sideline, but about the 35-40 yard line. Ooh, had a collision between two players from Beaver Dam and Nanuwaya. We got 11 minutes.
And we are back with the election results. Here are the recaps for all the communities. Bukchiro, 39 votes for Annie M. Bell, 104 for Gabriel Bell, 33 for John Bell Jr., 213 for Roderick Bell, 196 to Ronnie Henry Sr., 20 for Enid Little Voice, 26 for Gerald Stolaby, 32 for Gabriel Keith Thompson, and 307 for Kendall Wallace. Conahata, Max Anderson, 89. Tarina Anderson, 163. Troy Chickaway, 148. Rocky Isom, 46. El Ray King, 23. Hilda Nicky, 176. Gregory Shoemake, 62. John P. Smith, 45. Jesse Thomas, 76. Timothy Thomas Sr., 159. Jonathan Williams, 59. And Loretta Nikki Williams, 16. Crystal Ridge, Christopher Eves, 53. Joseph Wesley, 28. And Tim Willis, 2. Standing Pine, 154 for Lorianne Ashapanik, 151 for Kevin Edwards, and 39 for Angela Denson Vaughn. Tucker, 44 for Lisa Charlie, 8 for Lee Chickaway, 14 for Anthony Martin Jr., 98 for Linda Macmillan, 26 for Brenda Stevens, and 128 for Dorothy Wilson. And we are still awaiting results for Pearl River.
And Wyatt comes out with it. He's tackled pretty hard, but he was able to release the ball before he was tackled. And then Beaver Dam returns the favor. Nanuwaya.
Nanuwaya gets the ball down to the 20-yard line. Clemens takes the shot, no good.
The ball's on Naniwaya and Gary, and Naniwaya threatening. The ball's on the left side. The ball's in the middle of the field. I go towards the north end. The ball's on the left side. Shot taken, no good. The ball goes out of bounds.
Flight number 12, Kintrade Thomas for Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam is trying to add another point, but Nanuwaya clears it out. And the game is still here with 3-0. Beaver Dam, they scored 2 in the first and 1 here in the second quarter. Nanuwaya has yet to score yet. And we're down to under 6 minutes to go in this first half. It's the World Series of Stickball, 67th Annual Choctaw Indian Fair. Number 10, Nanuwaya, Harlan Wallace.
Now the ball going towards the north.
Harlan Wallace, number 10 for Nanuwaya. You were down there taking the shot, number 24. Looks like Sean Ivey.
Shot was taken, was blocked.
Ball's on the 15-yard line. Ball is still in play. We need medic on the Nanuwaya side.
There was a whistle.
Couldn't tell what happened.
I think both players were asked to leave.
Oh, okay, for a quarter, so had a minor infraction on both teams. So each player will have to sit for a quarter. Tank, this game, it seems like there's a bunch of injuries here this evening. We had like 4 or 5 so far, and we're still here in the second quarter. And this is a physical game, the men's division. We're down to 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. 3-0. Beaver Dam.
Shot taken by one of his teammates. No good. Looks like Farmer has the ball.
Beaver Dam clears out. That was number 63. Hester Dixon.
Satchel, number 50, will be Ram.
Satchel Willis for 50. Beaver Dam is trying to add on to the 3 points they have already.
There was a shot by Beaver Dam players, no good. It was number 58, looks like. Another shot.
That shot taken.
Players saying they scored, but let's see. No score. So the score remains 3 Beaver Dam and 0 for Naniwaya.
Lob shot.
A few Beaver Dam players thought it was a score.
Ball's in the midfield here. Ball still on the ground.
Ball is still loose on the ground, and looks like Guyette, number 61.
61 for Beaver Dam. Benjamin Guyette was able to get the ball down to the shooters. We're under 3 minutes to go.
Shot taken, no good.
Got a toss up. 50 again, Satchel Willis.
The ball is still north end. We have less than 3 minutes to go in this quarter. Beaver Dam leading by 3 points.
Some sticks are flying. Naniwaya picked it up and got it out to about the 25-30 yard line.
And Beaver Dam player sends the ball back to goal post. It goes out of bounds. The umpire throws another ball into play. Ball comes out to about 4-yard line, number 23.
We're down to 1:40 to go here in this first half. 3-0, Beaver Dam.
Number 23 is Doug Samuel.
Now the ball going to the south end.
Has the ball on their side of the field, about 10 yards.
That's both teams going for the ball. A nice pickup by a Naniwaya player.
Number 1, Lionel Bell.
Shot taken, no good.
No good. We have about a minute to go until halftime.
I believe that's going to be Hester Dixon, I believe. Number 12.
Making Trey Thomas again. He's made some nice plays for Beaver Dam this evening. And we're winding down to 35 seconds on the clock as we wind down to the halftime. Tank, are you going to do a song here at halftime?
Nice pickup by a Beaver Dam player. Took a shot, no good. As time expires here, we at halftime. Beaver Dam 3, Naniwaya 0. You watching World Series of Stickball on Choctaw Video Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the third quarter of this game between Beaver Dam and Naniwaya. As we'll be switching goals, was Beaver Dam be shooting the south, Naniwaya be shooting the north, and Gary, we 3-0 here.
Yeah, the Beaver Dam scored 2 in the first quarter and then 1 in the second, and that's where we stand. And then Waya has yet to score yet. I mean, they had several chances, but this hasn't been able to break that Beaver Dam defense yet. We're here in the third quarter, 3-0, Beaver Dam. And tomorrow the Princess Pageant will be at 7, I believe. We have the Chief Anderson's opening ceremony at 6, I believe, at the stage. And then we'll have the pageant at 7. And then after that, about 10:15, we'll have one game, men's division. Pearl River versus Unified. And then on Thursday we'll have 2 youth games and then 1 men's game. And then Friday night we'll have the championship games for the 2 youth divisions, the men's 35 and over, and also the women's division. But we started this tournament back last Tuesday, so it's been a week. The 67th Annual Choctaw Indian Fair, World Series of Stickball. I think we counted 45 games we started, and now we're down to about 12, I believe.
And over 35 is set, and the ladies' brackets are set for Friday night finals. Naniwaya scores.
Uh-oh. Here, a big crowd. They're cheering for Naniwaya. They got on the board. I couldn't tell who scored for Naniwaya, but they're on the board. I hear the whistle blowing for some type of infraction, I believe. Toss-up. Anyway, you may have got a little momentum, but Beaver Dam clears out. A shot by one of the Beaver Dam players, but he was wide right that time. We got another toss-up in front of the Beaver Dam bench.
I believe that's going to be Isaiah Mingo, probably.
You called that, Tank?
That's his third points tonight.
So it's 4-1. Beaver Dam regains the 3-point lead. wind down to 10 minutes to go in this third quarter. Both teams have scored one.
There's a good pass and catch by the Beaver player. Ball is on the top end of the field.
4-1. Beaver Dam started it again. Oh, that was close.
They hit on the winning player. The ball is put back in the play over the top end.
Beaver Dam said they scored, but official.
Number 30, yes, but ball goes out of bounds. Number 70.
70.
Ball back to the top end, and now we tosses it right back.
70 was Julius Farmer, but anyway, got the ball, but they're about the 40-yard line. Beaver Dam gets it back to near their post. He caught it and turned around and shot and scored for Beaver Dam.
1-0 red.
1-0 red, Gary.
Matthew Bell.
Red House gets the ball down to the south end of the field already. Score is
So 5-1. Beaver Dam scored 2, and Nanawai scored 1 here this quarter.
Shot was taken, no good.
Beaver Dam's up by 4, 5-1.
There's a lob to the goal post. Whistle over the play. And the ball.
Infraction on Nanawai player.
Shot was taken by Beaver Dam, no good.
Goes out of bounds.
Looks like there was trust of the sideline throwing the ball back in for Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam player gets it, lobs it to the goal post.
Another lob shot.
Beaver Dam, no good. Ball comes out to midfield and Nanawaya.
And Nanawai gets it down to their end quickly. 39.
North end.
Derek Hickman. Down to 7:20 to go here in this third quarter. 5-1, a 4-point lead for Beaver Dam. Number 30 for Beaver Dam.
Put this ball down south.
And we are back with the results. The Pearl River results are in. Norma Bacon, 20 votes. Thomas Ben Jr., 81 votes. Casey Big Pond, 14 votes. Taryn Carey, 15 votes. Robert Cotton, 9 votes. Kevin Favre, 42 votes. Robert Garcia Jr., 61 votes. William Daniel Isaac, 55 votes. Dwight Jenkins, 63 votes. Chris Jim, 7 votes. Kyle John, 39. Joyce Jimmy King, 35. Deborah Martin, 333. Barry McMillan, 460. Nolan Mitch, 38. Helen Billy Moore, 7. Vicky Rangel, 66. Benjamin Stevens, 59. Mavis Steve, 29. Austin Tubby, 25. Robert Paul Tubby Sr., 22. Barbara Wesley, 42. Henderson Williams, 12. Clifton Willis, 91. Crawford Willis, 62. Raymond Willis Jr., 69. Carity Billy Willis, 7. Curtis Willis Sr., 96. And Stella York Willis with 129. And here is a recap. Book Chitto, Annie M. Bell, 39. Oh, and I'm sorry about that, but we will be back.
It's been a long day, Tank, with these 6 games, and we're
I think we're almost there, and starting tomorrow be one game a night. Except for Friday, we have Blade 4.
Yeah.
And next day will be Saturday, so we're in good shape.
Yeah. So we're over the hump right now. So just gotta go finish strong. Some hard tackling going on between the two teams. Players are still slipping and sliding. Had a player may have to come out. Late hit for one of the Beaver Dam players.
And welcome back. We have a correction for the Pearl River community. Barry McMillan with 352 votes. And now we will do a recap of all the communities. Bukchiro, Annie M. Bell, 39. Gabriel Bell, 104. John Bell Jr., 33. Roderick Bell, 213. Ronnie Henry Sr., 196. Enid Little Voice, 20. Gerald Solaby, 26. Gabriel Keith Thompson, 32. And Kendall Wallace, 307. Quinahara, Max Anderson, 89. Tarina Anderson, 163. Troy Chickaway, 148. Rocky Isom, 46. El Ray King, 23. Hilda Nicky, 176. Gregory Shoemake, 62. John P. Smith, 45. Jesse Thomas, 76. Timothy Thomas Sr., 159. Jonathan Williams, 59. And Loretta Nikki Williams, 16. Crystal Ridge, Christopher Eves, 53. Joseph Wesley, 28. Tim Willis, 2. Tucker, Lisa M. Charlie, 44. Lee Chickaway, 8. Anthony Martin Jr., 14. Linda Macmillan, 98. Brenda Stevens, 26. And Dorothy Wilson, 120. Standing Pine, Loriana Shopenick, 154. Kevin J. Edwards, 151. Angela Denson Vaughn, 39. Pearl River, Norma Bacon, 20. Thomas Ben Jr., 81. Casey Big Pond, 14. Taryn Carey, 15. Robert Cotton, 9. Kevin Favre, 42. Robert Garcia Jr., 61. William Daniel Isaac, 55. I'm sorry about that, guys, but we'll be right back.
And Gary, ball still on the Naniwaya side is with 34 seconds left. Now the ball comes to middle of the field. Backward pass.
15 seconds left. 5 seconds.
As time expired here in the third quarter, scoreboard reads Beaver Dam 7 and Naniwaya 1. As we're going to take a break, as we're going to bring you the last quarter of this game between Beaver Dam and Naniwaya. We'll be right back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the last quarter of this game between Beaver Dam and Naniwaya. Now the ball goes towards the south. Beaver Dam's goal.
Beaver Dam can manage to get one more point. That might do it here. But anyway, he wants to
holding on.
Yeah, they want to try to get back in the ball game. They're down by 6, 7-1. Beaver Dam. But normally, if you get like 7 runs over your opponent, then normally they will call the game. They use the mercy rule, but Beaver Dam has to get one more to get that into effect.
Long throw, ball's middle of the field,
and it's after midnight. 12:15.
Shot taken by Naniwaya.
Beaver Dam blocked it.
We'll be singing Eric Clapton's song now, After Midnight.
That's right.
And here are Pearl River's unofficial results. Norma Bacon, 20. Thomas Ben Jr., 81. Casey Big Pond, 14. Taryn Carey, 15. Robert Cotton, 9. Kevin Farr, 42. Robert Garcia Jr., 61. William Daniel Isaac, 55. Dwight Jenkins, 63. Chris Jim, 7. Kyle John, 39. Joyce Jimmy King, 35. Deborah Martin, 333. Barry Macmillan, 352. Nolan Mitch, 38. Helen Billy Moore, 7. Vicky Rangel, 66. Benjamin Stevens, 59. Mavis Steve, 29. Austin Tubby, 25. Robert Paul Tubby Sr., 22. Barbara Wesley, 42. Henderson Williams, 12. Clifton R. Willis, 91. Crawford Willis, 62. Raymond Willis Jr., 69. Carity Billy Willis, 7. Curtis Willis Sr., 96. And Stella York Willis for 129. And this concludes the election results.
Naniwaya.
Ball goes out of bounds. Number 70.
That's Julius Farmer. He's made some pretty good plays for Beaver Dam this evening. 91. Justin Bell took a shot. The whistle blower. Some type of infraction. Toss up. Another shot by Beaver Dam. 13. That's Joey Thomas for Beaver Dam. Oh, 99.
And shot. And he's
Elton
good.
Shoemaker.
And ball game, Gary, is mercy rule. Is when it affect us, score 8-1. Beaver Dam will advance, and when they be playing against Conejera, I believe you said earlier.
Yes, sir.
As Beaver Dam victorious. And starting tomorrow, his official fair will start 8 o'clock in the morning. As and tomorrow we got one game that we're going to bring to you at I believe at 10:30.
Yes, after the Princess Pageant, it'll be Pearl River and Unified, so that should be
That should
another
be
great game.
one dandy game right there. As we say goodnight here at Warrior Stadium, I'm Tan Cumbie along with Gary Lilly, entire Choctaw Video crew of Anchor Joe, Randy, Jim, Stacy, Billy, Jeremy Willis, Caleb Willis, Carl Butler, Mason Tubby, and Daz Hernandez, Darian Tubby, Reyes Willis, and Dalen Alex. We say good night, and hopefully we get to see you tomorrow night. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, from Warrior Stadium.